back to my channel. So today I created this quite pinky look with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Now I am late on this hype, but I only bought it the other day and I really wanted to test it out in this video. As I said, I did more of a pinky eye look, which I never normally do. I don't really wear pinks that often. However, I really like the pink on the lower lash line. Eyeshadows in this are so pigmented, I really like it. The packaging is really pretty, I really like the pinky colour. If you would like to see how I got this look, then just carry on watching.
Before I started, I already filled in my brows, so I leave my brow routine all below. But to start off with, I applied my iconic illuminator drops, and I just applied these all over my face to give a really glowy effect. Then for foundation, I used my L'Oreal True Match. This is literally one of my favourites. It's in the shade 3W, and this matches my fake tan perfectly. So I just use a beauty blender to blend all this in. Then I use the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. I actually take the sponge off the top of mine because I find it quite unhygienic. But I applied this to all the areas I wanted to highlight and just bounced it in with the beauty blender again. Then to set that all in place, I use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is amazing and I can't find anything that works as good as this to set it in place, and it literally just makes it last all day. Now for the Modern Renaissance palette. All the shades in this are so buttery and easy to blend, and they can also be quite pigmented, so I'd just be quite careful with how much you'd use. So first of all, I started off with the shade Raw Sienna just as an initial transition shade, because then it's easier to build up on. Then just using my shadow switch to get rid of all of the product, I'm then going to take the shade Taupe, I believe it's called. I'm just using this to warm up my crease and make it a bit more brown. Then using the shade Cyrus Umber, this is just used to kind of deepen up the crease and add a bit more depth and darkness. Then taking the two shimmery shades from the palette, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the names anymore because I'll just fail and it will just be funny, but I'm just putting this all over the lid as a shimmery shade. Then taking the shade Red Ochre, I'm just kind of putting this on the outer corner because I'm going to put pink on the lower lash line, so this kind of balances it out a bit and makes it look a bit more even. Taking a black liner, the one that I used was from L'Oreal. This is just the gel liner. I'm just putting this in my upper and lower waterline because it really makes the pink pop when you add it on top. And the pink that I used was the shade Love Letter from the palette, and I literally just applied this underneath the black eyeliner and it really made the eyes pop. I then added a bit of this shimmery pinky shade in between the red and the shimmer on the eye, because this really made sure that the pink evened it out. Then for bottom lash mascara, I used the L'Oreal Volume Millions Lash So Couture. This makes your eyelashes so long and so voluminous. And for the top lashes, I just used a collection mascara, one I always use because I'm going to apply falsies, and I also did that off camera. Then for my contour, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. Literally every Anastasia Beverly Hills contour or eyeshadow or anything I use from their brand is always just so good, so I'm definitely going to have to try more from their brand. And then for highlight, I use the Bar Mary Lou. This is literally amazing if you want a blinding highlight, I love it. Then to line my lips, I use the NYX Suede lip liner. I'm not sure on the shade, but I will leave all the links to all the products down below. So if you do want to check that out, it's just in the description box. Then for the lipstick, I used the GRWM lipstick in the shade 153. This just made the lipstick a lot more pinky and made it match the eyeshadow.